Might as well do it now. Then it's done. And then we got the share screen there.
Okay. Hi, Louise. Welcome to our makeup masterclass. We're going to fit in about 2.5 hours worth of makeup masterclass in literally 40 minutes. So we're going to wait a moment for a couple of people to come on. Hopefully people have decided to come on, but we're actually recording for the benefit of others who can't make this evening. So we're going to crack on because literally we have got 40 minutes to do this in. So welcome to your Makeup Masterclass. I'm Clarita, your regional manager for Zodiac, and this is my lovely assistant, Chemmie. So all of you hopefully know us, and literally we decided from all the makeup masterclasses that were held last month, we didn't want for others to miss out. So I'm barefaced at the moment. I've cleansed and I've toned and moisturized, and I've got my bunny ears on because guess what? It is in the month of the bunny rabbits. It's April. Easter is coming, but I'm going to whip this off anyway once we start the makeover. So first things first, I want to just chat through a couple of things when you decide to do your makeup parties, masterclasses, one-to-ones, whatever. However, you know, what we're going to be doing as well is that Chemmie is going to do a full, not a full makeover, she's going to do a base, an eye over, cheek over and a lip over, and probably some mascara if we've got time, just to give you a little bit of, you know, a little bit of top tips, if you like, on how you would apply makeup and how you would promote the products on at your parties or at your one-to-ones. So, I'm just going to go through a quick PowerPoint, and if you've got your cameras, then you'll be able to take a picture. So you've got the PowerPoint on some top tips on makeup, on our makeup. So we're going to share the screen. We've got Louise, we've got Simon on. Hi guys, you've only got 3 people. Doesn't anyone want to learn about makeup? Obviously not. Exactly, our makeup guru. So let me just talk you through some makeup facts, and these are lovely to share at your parties because obviously if you know anything about the Body Shop makeup, then you know people are more likely to purchase and order. Always use your catalogue as well, because your catalogue will contain all the different products and ingredients and ranges, etc., etc. So you don't need to be a makeup expert to be able to sell makeup. So first things first, why are we different? We're different because we're cruelty-free. Animal testing has been banned globally. We've got a FACT campaign. We finished our FACT campaign, which stands for Forever Against Animal Testing. And that's the most exciting part, because why should we use animals to test on when animals are different to humans? So therefore, you know, we've had this fantastic campaign to ban animal testing globally, which is great because we banned that in the EU, and now we've gone international, and all of the countries are pretty much behind us. So that's one key selling indicator for obviously the Body Shop. Always look out for the V next to our products for vegan makeup, because yes, we have a lot of people who are vegans now and they are interested in vegan makeup. So if you're not sure what products are vegan, then have a look in the catalogue, and anything that is V next to it, you will find that is vegan. The great thing is our products, our makeup, are non-pore clogging, and the medical technical term for that is non-comedogenic. So that basically means that our products are breathable, and they don't clog our pores. The one key ingredient that is in most of our makeup is the community trade marula oil, which supports over 1,750 women from the Udafano Women's Cooperative, giving them financial independence and confidence. We pay them a fair wage for the marula oil for them to be able to support their families, send them to school, etc., etc. So I love the community trade ingredient, which is our marula oil. Marula oil is an effective moisturizer that also helps condition the skin over time. So it also provides essential fatty acids that help to restore the skin's moisture barrier, thus helping to restore moisture, smoothness and suppleness. The great thing about our makeup is that is the one key ingredient, and you know, it tends to blend in, if you like. So it blends in. So if you're putting on about 4 layers, i.e. your Instablur, your base, your concealer, your blusher, your bronzer, etc., etc., it kind of blends in, so it doesn't look as if it's caked on. You see a lot of girls on the high street walking up and down, all tarted up with their makeup on, but it looks caked on. Reason why is because they're using different brands for their blusher, foundation, and it just literally looks really thick. Should you use our makeup across, you know, everything for your makeup look, it just literally, if you know, everything blends in and it doesn't look caked on. So on to the next slide. Why book makeup parties, makeup sales opportunities? So don't be scared by the word makeup parties, because I understand that quite a few of you are still kind of trying to, you know, get out of our comfort zone to do one-to-one selling. However, makeup parties do achieve the highest sales. I absolutely love doing makeup parties, because I know when you show a lipstick or an eyeshadow, or show someone how to use a bronzer, they would want to treat themselves. You know, a lady who can't afford a new outfit will want to treat herself to a new lippy, and everybody loves a brand new lippy. Women love getting the whole look, and by obviously hosting her own makeup party or a one-to-one consultation, she could potentially purchase over £175 worth of makeup for just £45, and that's your PPP, if you like. So she could get her base, her eyeshadow, her lipstick. She can even get a complete skincare regime, £175 worth of makeup for just £45. And again, it is subject to sales. Okay, so you need to ensure that that is going to be a £450 party. And a lot of makeup parties, should you work it correctly, can end up being £400 to £500 parties. Women love to try before they buy. So like, you know, if you go in store and you want to buy a new perfume, you'd want to try that perfume first. So it's exactly the same with any products we do with the Body Shop. So they like to try before they buy. You know, you wouldn't just order a foundation for the sake of ordering. You'd want to try and make sure, you know, you'd want to try it first to ensure that that foundation is the right foundation for you. Other ways to promote our makeup is by, you know, once you're confident, practice makes perfect. So, you know, anybody who's willing to be one of your models, then do put out on your Facebook, I'm looking for volunteers to be my, you know, to be my models so I can practice my makeup. And should you get 5 models, let us know and we can send out a certificate to you. So you've had some makeup training because you've been on this Zoom. So start to, you know, look out for volunteers, your mum, your best friend. You can even practice on your husband. Wherever somebody's got a face, lips, eyes and cheeks, get them to obviously be a model for you. So bridal makeup, prom makeup, so we're coming into prom season, so they're really popular. Makeup workshops, you can get a group of girlfriends together, bring your makeup along, and they can bring all their applicators, so don't worry if you haven't got enough brushes. You know, most people wear makeup and they have applicators anyway, so they'll have their own brushes and stuff like that. So however, you know, if they see your makeup brushes, it will make them want to purchase or even book their own party, so they can get £100 worth of makeup brushes for just £22.50. You know, one-to-ones and Facebook lives and videos, people buy from people. So, you know, again, if it's stepping out of your comfort zone, just practice on doing a short video and post it up. You never know, you'll get some sales out of doing those really good videos. So, you know, if you are wanting to find out more about doing makeup parties, etc., do speak to your upline, because that's what they're there for, to help and support you and give you some ideas. So on to the next slide. This is really, really important, guys. So please do take a picture of the hygiene checklist, because again, you know, people do look out for, you know, for how you are hygienically using your products and demoing your products at your parties or at your makeup masterclasses. Ensure your hands are clean. Everybody has got a vitamin E cleanser, so you can use that to cleanse your hands and then wipe away the excess with a towel, so at least your hands are clean. You can protect your customer with a tissue, so there's to avoid any fallout from any of the eyeshadows you put on. So you can just gently place the tissue over the face whilst you're applying on your eyeshadow. Use a cotton pad to rest on your customer's face if necessary. So some people like to use a powder puff so that they don't obviously smudge the foundation, and that's entirely up to you. For brushes, we used to have a spritz cleaner. However, if you've got people who want to try on the products after you've done the main demonstration, then to be hygienic, then you can use either the Vitamin E Tea Tree facial wipes. So these are great because they've obviously got the antibacterial property in there, and then they can just wipe the brush in between people, people using it. And we recommend you purchase or invest in to wash your brushes in between parties is the tea tree facial wash, because again that helps to remove all the bacteria, and it also helps to take out any of the oils that are in our makeup. You just literally lay them to dry, you wash them with warm soapy water with using the vitamin E, the tea tree facial wash, and then lay them to dry, and they'll come up absolutely brand new again. For liquids, dispense onto a spatula, so i.e. your foundations or your lipsticks, that sort of thing, dispense onto a spatula. For powder, wipe clean with a tissue. Loose powder, you would dispense onto a tissue and work from the tissue. Mascara, that's a big watch out. Please make sure that you use disposable wands, because again, you don't want people using the same wand just in case. So these are disposable wands, and you can buy them on business tools. For pencils, we recommend, like the lip liner or any of the eyeliners, etc., you use a pencil sharpener, and we've got a pencil sharpener as well. I think they're about £2.50. I'm not sure if they're in accessories, but our pencil sharpeners are really good. So ensure before you use your pencil when you apply the pencil, it's been a long day, sharpen it first because you're taking off a layer, or you can sharpen it after once you've finished. Okay, so just bear in mind to remember to sharpen any products that you use that need using a pencil. Lipstick, wipe the surface clean and scrape onto a spatula. So for instance, we're going to be using the matte lip liquid rather than using the bullet straight onto your model's lips. You would use your spatula and you would scrape some of the product away and then you would use a brush to work from. I tend to use the back of my hand. I tend to roll it onto the back of my hand, and then I would literally work from the back of my hand. I'd use my hands as my palette. That's what I'm normally used to using. With the actual lipsticks, just scrape a little bit from the bullet and then you work from the palette as well. Okay, so try and bear in mind not to use the bullets directly onto your model, because some people might have cold sores, some people might have sore eyes, so you want to be as hygienic as possible. Okay, following me, guys? How many people? We've got 8 people on already. How fabulous is that? So what we'll do is we're going to quickly go on to the makeover. I'm excited because I've never had a makeover before by Chemmie. She's been in the business for 2 years, right? And I've never had a makeover. Cheek. So Chemmie's going to go through what she's putting on, what she's using, etc., etc. If you've got any questions, do type anything on the chat thing. We're using Chemmie's laptop, so we'll try between us to read any questions, because literally we are doing this in half an hour. So I'm just going to pop on my headband. Now always ask your host to put the headband on, because obviously if you try and put it on, you won't poke them in the eye or you won't strangle them, so get them to put the headband on. Okay, so like so. I've gone from funny ear headband to whatever. So another bunny ear. Right. So you can either apply the towel over if you wish, or you can drape it across the shoulder. And as you can see, Chemmie's going to be popping some. They can't see what I'm doing. She's going to be popping on some spritz. Have you gone live?
Not yet, no.
She's doing a live,
on
her group. She's going to pop on some of the fragrance, and all of you have got fragrance in your starter kit. She's popped some onto a tissue, and she's going to slit her wrists as well. No, she's going to spritz her wrists, because as she is doing the makeover, obviously I'm the hostess, she's going to want to obviously get me purchasing everything. Another idea is we're going to be using a makeup bag. So if your host is really looking for a good makeup, for a makeup look, then get her to have either a small basket on her lap or a empty makeup bag on her lap, and everything that you apply on, you can pop into the makeup bag, and then you can price it all up. Make sense? Okay, so
we're starting now, yeah?
Yeah, we're
so
starting
I'm going to go into kind of almost like party mode, so I'm going to go live on my phone.
So she's got her phone here. Can you see her phone?
My phone's in the background.
Oh my God, I'm bearing all to the region and to Chemmie's group. So hi everyone, we're just doing training. Let me just sort out my hair.
Relax now.
I can relax now.
Relax
let's
now.
just drink.
Okay. So we're going to start off with a primer, and I'm going to use the Insta Blur, which we all get in our starter kit. And the reason that we use primer is this helps even out your skin tone for a smoother surface to apply your makeup. It's going to reduce any fine lines and pores and stop the makeup from sticking in the pores and standing out more. And it's also going to help your foundation stay on for longer. So I'm using a buffing brush just to apply this. The other benefit of using this primer is it will actually mattify the skin, and you can see as I'm applying it now, the skin is actually showing matte under the light.
What you could do is do half a face first, and at your parties, if you don't actually use or you're not familiar with the Insta Blur, then how to demonstrate this with your customers, then I would go round and apply a little bit between the thumb and forefinger, as you can see, and you would get them to just smooth that over, and then they could basically see the difference in what it does. Okay, so with your Insta Blur, get that in everybody's hands, but don't pass it round the room. You go and apply a little bit in between their thumb and forefinger and get them to smooth it over, and then they will see the difference. I can guarantee you'll get a sale.
It's like magic polyfiller for makeup is what we like to call it. So I'm now using the matte clay foundation, which is enriched with tea tree. This is good for spot prone skin, oily skin. It's full coverage, so it's going to give you a nice even coverage and hide any blemishes, pores, anything that you're not kind of happy with. And obviously with the tea tree that's enriched in there, yeah, it's great. It's going to help you with any problem spots or anything that you have. It's going to help actually treat them while it's on your face all day. So this is matte, so again, really good for oily skin.
My skin's a bit combination, so this is what I tend to use. But we've got lots of different foundations, guys. Again, another top tip, if people want to try foundations, don't get them to try the foundation on the back of their hands, because the colour of the back of the hand is totally different to the colour on their skin. So you would normally do a strip test along the jawline. So if you can't see the colour between the neck and the jawline once you've applied it,
if it blends, yeah,
that is a suitable colour for you. The great thing is as well is that you can mix our colours as well. So say for instance your host has maybe, or a customer has ordered the wrong shade, then you can offer for them to purchase another shade so they can also mix it. We also have the darkening and lightening drops,
yeah.
So that's brilliant as well for people to, during the winter months, you've got less colour. During the summer months, you can literally use the darkening drops just to give a bit more colour to your foundation.
So I've just actually mixed 2 shades here for Clarita because I didn't have her colour. So we've applied the foundation, and the tip here with your concealer is to do that after you've done your foundation, because the idea of concealer is where you need any extra coverage. So you've already put your base on, and if you've got any spots, blemishes, dark circles, that's where you then go in with your concealer.
And I have got dark circles because I literally run on 5 hours sleep every single day.
And a gallon of coffee.
Yeah.
So I'm just using our concealer / lip brush to apply some concealer under the eyes. And then I'm going to pop some on the eyelids as well. And the benefit of using concealer on your eyelids is it actually works as a nice base for your eyeshadow as well. Gives your eyeshadow something to cling to, stops it from creasing, and it will help your eyeshadow stay on longer. So I've just applied some with the brush, and I'm now going to use my ring finger, because this is the finger you apply the least pressure with. And I'm just going to gently blend that concealer in. Close your eye for me. So when you use your ring finger, that's the finger you use the least pressure with, because the skin around your eye is extremely delicate and you don't want to be rubbing that really hard and damaging that skin.
And did you know that the ring finger doesn't have a muscle, and that's why it doesn't apply as much pressure underneath the eye area? So if you tried to lift your ring finger on its own, you couldn't.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You know that?
I didn't know that, no. So we've done our primer, foundation, concealer. So we're now going to pop a bit of powder on to set that. So I'm going to use the matte clay powder.
We've got consultants on here, and we've got our consultants on here.
Funny.
Hi guys. We've got Martha, so she's on a different region. Hi Martha.
So we've
got
using
Nicola on here as well.
Matte clay powder. The good thing about these matte clay powders is you can use them as setting powder over the foundation, but you can also use them as foundation on their own. You can actually use a damp brush to apply these as foundation. So if you want a bit of a lighter coverage, and I actually have used these for contouring as well with different shades.
Okay. And the great thing is, I mean, obviously you're using the face and body brush.
Yeah.
So what I tend to do is once I know I'm not going to be using the face and body brush anymore on my model, I would pass this around the room so that people can actually feel how gorgeous our brushes are.
They're so soft.
And once you invest in brushes with the Body Shop, you've got brushes for life here. So you could use your perfect party pitch and saying, you know, if you love our brushes, host your own makeup evening with us, and you could order £100 worth of makeup brushes and pay £22.50 for it. Okay, so what are you using next?
So face done. So we're now going to pop on some bronzer, and we're using our very favourite product here, which is Shimmer Waves. Now this is a genius little product because it's 4 or 5 products in one. So what you can do is sweep your brush over every single colour and pick this up to actually put some bronzing and radiance onto the skin.
So how would you kind of quickly show people how they would bronze?
So where you want to be putting your bronze is where the sun hits the face. So you go across the forehead, sweep across the cheekbones, and then I like to do a bit over the nose and chin as well. Not too much. Most of it's going to be kind of here and here where the sun hits the face. And if you turn your face around in the light, you should be able to see all this shimmer. So then where you've got your matte base, it just gives that skin a bit of radiance and glow so you don't look completely washed out. But then the other thing you can do is with this lightest shade here, we can actually pick that out as a highlighter with my highlighting brush. And you can actually use that as a highlighter as well.
That.
So pick up the lightest colour, and then you want to use this where the light hits off the face. So top of the cheekbones. I like to go a little bit under the brow bone to highlight your brows. Tip of the nose. Cupid's bow, that's also going to make your lipstick stand out more. And then a tiny bit on the chin, and that just kind of evens out everything. And this has got like a really nice gold shimmer. If you move your face around, hopefully everyone can see. Hopefully I'm not blocking the light here.
Yeah, the light's quite bad. It's a bit dark.
Okay.
On the Zoom, anyway.
So that's the base done. So we're now going to move on to...
Tracy, she's going to watch from the beginning.
We're now going to move on to eyes. Now, you can actually use these as eyeshadows as well, where I was saying this product obviously, you know, teams up as about 4 or 5 products in one.
Such a versatile product, and this is why it's in your kit.
Yeah.
So you could do a complete makeover using your shimmer waves.
Yeah. But I'm actually going to use our eye colour sticks, and the reason I'm using these is because they're really quick and easy to use. Anyone that's not confident in applying eyeshadow or wants to try and achieve a smoky look, you'll be able to do it with these. So I'm actually going to use the plum because I think that would really suit Clarita. What do you normally wear, Clarita?
I like to use all the neutral stuff.
Neutral.
I'm not that, you know, daring.
Okay.
Did you all know that the eye colour stick also has at the end a sharpener? So you can literally sharpen and sharpen the end as to make it pointy.
Which I think is genius.
Yes, it is.
So we're going to use our bronzer, plum. And what I'm going to do, if you just close for me, I'm literally just going to line along the lash line. So use the eyelashes as a guide and try and basically get as close to the lash line as possible. And I'm going to do this on the top and the bottom to line and define Clarita's eyes. And then I'm going to go underneath if you want to just look up for me. And these have got a shimmer in as well, which I really love.
And they are waterproof. They will stay on your eyes all day.
So at the moment, Clarita looks a little bit like a panda, but we're going to blur this out now. So I'm using my favourite brush for eyes, and this is our multitasking double-ended brush. And this has got a nice fluffy bit for blending, and then a nice angled section for doing more detailed eyeliner. So using the fluffy bit, if you just close to me again, all you need to do, if you're not confident with blending, literally just rub the brush back and forth over where you've applied that pencil. And what that's going to do is just blend out that line so you don't have a harsh line. And this is the easy, simple way to achieve a smoky look. And look up for me. So this colour actually really suits Clarita, a bit more daring.
Actually, I'll pop that in my makeup bag because
Yeah,
I actually like that. So you can pop it in
You
here.
can get that for free. Did you know that?
Yeah.
When you have your makeup party.
So it will be part of my free shopping then, won't it?
In fact, I think you can probably get 3 of those for free.
Yeah, because they're how much? £8 each.
£8.
Yeah.
So there, that was really quick and easy to do. And it's just a real simple smoky eye.
Well, we'll take a before and after picture and post it on Zodiac so you can see. Well, no, we didn't do a before picture.
But we'll do an after.
We'll do an after.
Then what you can also do with our gold eye colour stick, this one's really glittery and shimmery. What I like to do is pop a little bit of this under the brow bone. And then what you can also do is pop some into the inner corner of the eyes, because when you have a little bright sparkle in the inner corner, that makes your eyes appear wider and more brighter and open. So that was really quick and easy to do. And with just 2 little simple, easy to use products.
And they're 25% off, guys, and then you get your staff discount on top of that as well. So if you're thinking, oh, I'd like to invest in a little bit of makeup, then the eye colours are brilliant. Should we just quickly show the eye colour, what you've got on the back of your hand? So show them that it doesn't rub off.
Yep, so this is our black eye colour stick. As you can see, if I try and rub that off, that is not budging. This is waterproof. I'll show you over here as well. Try and rub this off. See, that's not coming off. I'm going to show you, I'm rubbing that really hard and it's not budging. I'm now going to show you my favourite makeup remover to get this off. It's like magic.
So popping a little bit of that on.
I'm showing them, yeah.
Yes.
And it is the Chamomile Cleansing Balm. I've just popped a bit over the eyeliner there. And all you need to do is just rub gently and the eyeliner starts to actually melt away. So the benefit of using this is you're not using any dry, harsh wipes which are going to damage your skin and dry it out and strip them. I'll just show you over here. So can you see that's all melted there? I don't know why Adam's watching. He sat downstairs. So can you see there, that's all come off, and then all you need to do is take some damp cotton wool, which is nice and delicate on the skin, and just wipe it away.
And that is a brilliant demo that you could do on your groups.
So I've wiped half away and I'll show you the rest here.
It literally doesn't matter what type of product you use, as long as they can see, you know, the product on the back of your hand. Or you could literally do your nighttime regime, starting off with the chamomile cleansing balm. It's a big seller, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really popular. It also removes face paint and black marker from children.
It does.
Which is very useful, especially half term. You're probably going to need a lot of that. So, mascara. Now, you guys might not have seen this. You guys know this is coming. We're going to use the Happy Go Lash mascara, which is brand new. This one actually contains coconut oil, which helps to condition your lashes at the same time.
A fuller flutter, it says in the catalogue. So if you look up on the catalogue what the final look of your lashes, it actually does state what each mascara does. So don't be afraid to think, oh my god, what does it do? Just read from the catalogue. Okay. Should we run out of time, please log on to the same number and we can finish off the Zoom, because it is literally, we don't have enough time to do everything. We never have enough time. So the top tip on how you would do the mascara on your model.
So what I tend to do is get my mascara, my customer to look into the distance, just look straight ahead, and then I just say to them, think it's not going to matter, and literally just sweep up the eyes, and then the mascara will go everywhere. So this is the way that I find easiest to do. If you're not confident, simply give them the wand and get them to do it themselves. They can still see how the product goes on. And if you don't want to risk poking them in the eye, then that might be better for you. So this mascara, one of the main differences with this one compared to our other mascaras is it's really, really super black. It's really pigmented as well. So it's going to look good, but it's going to condition your lashes at the same time.
And you can obviously talk about our eyelash curler, etc., just to, obviously up the to link cell up. Right, where is the state? How do we close that one?
There's 10 minutes left.
Yeah, it must be.
Cool. And if you want to do the bottom lashes, what I tend to do is turn the wand that way, and then I rub along the lash line like this. So you can just kind of gently sweep the wand along the bottom.
Try not to double dip. So when you are loading your mascara wand, just take enough to do both eyes. Because if you double dip, it's for hygiene reasons as well. You don't want to be double dipping into your pot.
And don't pump your mascara either. Just literally put it straight in, because you're going to pump lots of air and bacteria into there, and it'll dry out.
The lighting's not very good because it just looks on just all over.
So that's the eyes done, base done. So we're now going to do a lipstick. So, Clarita, what kind of lip colours do you normally wear?
Nudes again.
Nude.
I'm not daring, I told you that for sure.
Playing it safe.
Yeah. So the reason why Chemmie is always asking me what colours you normally go for, you don't want to be asking your host, you don't want to be using the colours your hostess or your model normally uses, because she's already got a drawer full of those. So what I used to do is I would always consult with my hostess and find out what colours she uses, and if she says, oh, I like all the pinks and the browns, I'd be putting on the greens and the blues and the really vibrant colours, and she would actually be pleasantly surprised and think, oh my god, I didn't think that the blue would suit me, and they'd go and place that order for a blue instead of a brown.
It's good to experiment as well, because I didn't start using different colours until someone put a different colour on me, and it made me a lot braver with my makeup. So we're going for Mauritius Dahlia Matte Liquid Lip, which is a nice rich purpley burgundy colour. Our matte liquid lips are fantastic because they dry matte onto the lip, but they don't dry out your lips. They are conditioning, and the lipstick will last all day.
Yeah, they stay on for a long time.
So I've got my lipstick on a spatula here, and I'm going to use our lip and concealer brush to apply this. This is like a really nice rich burgundy, which I really like. And a good tip when you're applying lipstick as well is you can actually stretch the customer's lip to get a nice smooth line. Just open a bit for me. See, Clarita can't talk now. And it's much easier to apply with a brush, not just for hygiene, that you can be more precise as well.
Thing is don't be afraid of not doing the perfect makeover, because at the end of the day it's literally just trying on the products. You want your model to feel how the products feel on the skin. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be a makeup artist to actually do the perfect makeover, because at the end of the day, she can take her makeup off using the cleansing balm, etc., etc. It's not as if Chemmie's doing, you know, is tattooing my eyebrows or whatever on. I can literally take the makeup off. It would be all about how it feels on me, and it doesn't feel as if it's been caked on. She's popped on a primer, she's popped on a foundation, she's popped on a bronzer, and you know, there's 3 products that have already been put onto my skin, and it doesn't feel as if it's been caked on. So that's just a quick eye over, cheek over, and lip over. What Chemmie's going to do is she's going to set my makeup, and you can use this during each time you're popping on the product. Another good product to pass around the room. So, you know, once she spritzes my skin to set my makeup, then I would pass that around the room for my customers to actually try those products as well, try the products as well, and you'll probably be guaranteed a sale too. The exciting thing is we've got the vitamin E face mist coming back and the vitamin C face mist coming back due to popular demand. So thank goodness the Body Shop has listened to its customers. So that's exciting as well. But we've got these gorgeous little face mists. We've got 5 or 6 of them to cater for people's concerns. So, you know, this is the one that gives you the dewy finishing look, which is also in your kits. So how would you spritz me?
So get your customer.
Take it online.
Yeah.
Okay.
Deep breath. Close your eyes. 1, 2, 3. Here it comes. And they always jump, even though they know it's coming, which I find really funny. And how does that smell, Clarita?
Oh, it smells gorgeous.
So this is our
rose
dewy glow face mist. Great for holidays as well. Great for aeroplanes and things. And you can take it on a plane because it's under 100 ml.
Fabulous. So I will pop off. Can I pop this off?
Yep. You're done.
So what I tend to do is I don't give my hostess a mirror for her to look at. My hair is really bad. I don't give my hostess a mirror for her to look at whilst I'm applying the makeup. I would literally allow her to see the final look once I've done the makeover. So you can hand over the mirror to her once she's done it. How many minutes have we got left?
I don't know, but we've got
time remaining. So we've got 2 minutes left. So we probably would need to come back on because we need to actually answer any of the questions. But let's have a quick look at the questions here. Sorry, I'm late. That's fine. Gemma, can you post a list of every product used? Yep, we can. Which foundation is best for more pink pigmented skin, please? Do you know? I can't hear anything. Sienna, hopefully you can. How do I fix the sound? I drew my guest hands at my party Friday and demoed the chamomile butter and got, how do you bring that down? And got lots of sales, picked up on makeup training last week. Absolutely well done, Emma. Sienna, hopefully you've got the sound. So maybe you might need to log back out and log back in, but this is recorded anyway. Has anybody got any other questions? She has. Thank you, Andrea. So this is what I look like, done by the lovely Chemmie, but the lighting isn't that good. I do love that colour. It's really lovely. So we do have some top tips at your makeup party. So I know that we're going to have to come back on, but let me see if I can share the screen so you can take a quick screenshot. Can we quickly share the screen? Because so we don't have to go back in, because otherwise we have to do an extra recording. So take the screenshot, guys. I need to make it bigger.
Yeah, that's the one.
So where's the next one down? Right, screenshot. Top tips at your parties. Never rock up in in a different brand of makeup because you're not going to be able to sell it. So make sure you're wearing 5 items of the Body Shop makeup. Okay. Lay out your makeup products in turn of how you're using it. So there's no right or wrong way on how you could, how you would put on your makeup. I need your help here because this is something's blocking, and I need the full screen.
Oh, I don't know what has happened.
Makeup bag, which I mentioned, or a small basket on your, had to close that, oh dear, it's frozen. Sorry guys. Have a makeup bag on your hostess's lap. If you don't have